Hello, welcome to Peaceful Weekend Investing, yet another video. My name is Shivendra Bhatia. I'm on a mission to help professionals invest in stock market like a pro. And today we're going to discuss very interesting video. I'm going to decode the price action for a particular stock which has been a mega wealth creator, and doesn't matter whether it's whatever stock I'm picking up, but picking up a stock from India market, but I want to decode how fundamentals and technicals go along the side each other, and how market discounts some of the great performances for a particular stock when there is a burst of earnings, and you will see that in action, and that can be basic ingredient. If you take that and understand it, you can create mega wealth in stock market by simply following certain parameters peacefully. And this is going to be very important video. Watch till the end, and I will give you one other tip at the last of the video, and then we'll cover following week some other stock and continue on this learning till you understand how we can blend technicals with fundamentals. So let's get started. So here is the stock. So the stock which we will be covering up, doesn't matter which is there. So let's go. This is my trading view panel, and the stock which we're covering up is Moltech Packaging. Now, in packaging, the stocks which I cover are three of the stocks. One is Moltech Packaging, TCPL Packaging, EPL, earlier called SL Propack. Today we're going to talk about Moltech Packaging and also discuss how this particular stock has been a mega wealth creator right from the time, which is, I have the data as of May 10th, and I'm assuming that's time the stock got listed. And again, if you one more thing is important to know is that in NSE versus, since this particular stock is listed both NSE and BSE, you should check maximum data available in BSE. So BSE we have data from May 10th, whereas NSE the data which is available is only from 15th. So obviously they would have listed in both these exchanges at different points, but nevertheless I'm picking up BSE, so that's one tip for you. So that you get a better perspective, and this is a monthly chart. And when I'm recording this video, it's in December 2022, but it is a monthly chart, so this video will be very relevant even when times to come. Now, this stock is from 3 rupees, or the period about like almost double digit, 15 rupees, is now sitting close to around 940 rupees. So it has been a mega wealth creator. But as you can see, this is not an idle way of looking at chart when it is on a monthly time frame, long time frame like this. So you always turn on the logarithm, you always turn on the is a log chart, so that you can see the performance over a period of time, right? So once you turn on this, you get a real perspective of this performance of it, and that's where you actually sense and see. And what the log chart is, I've covered that in previous videos. Basically the price movement is being factored in a proportion, so that way you can see the price movement from this period versus this period, how big is the price move. Whereas if you don't turn the log chart, it is basically the scale is different. It's not logarithmic scale, it is just the price scale, and that way you don't get the clear picture. So let's take this and understand this. It's a completely no indicator, and I'm going to decode you, and going to be very interesting video. As you can see here, there has been a movement right from, let's take this low to in the period, and especially in the this is the period of March, February 14th, and the period, in just a matter of less than 1 year, the stock went 4x, and then went sideways, pretty much sideways for almost 3 years, or from 16 to 20, right? 4 years. And then there was another burst of price, which is almost 2.5x, and the stock is sitting here. What is exactly happening? Now, I have decoded this financial performance of the company, and we will see this together. Uh, let's look at it. And if you're new to this channel, do subscribe, subscribe, and share this video for the like-minded so they all get benefited from this. And you can connect me with other platforms. My handle is sbhatia.co/bio, and you can get my Twitter handle and other Telegram group if you want to join in for the learning. So let's look at it. This is the Moltech Packaging financial year performance for last 13 years. So what I have done is I've taken the sales, expenses, operating profit, operating margin, profit before tax, tax percentage, net profit, EPS. Now, you don't need to focus on all of them. Let me try and make it simple. So what we'll do is we'll look at the financial year, we'll look at the sales, we'll look at the net profit. Okay. So that way you have, and we don't cover EPS because EPS, they would have given bonus or split. So EPS might be not the right indicator to look at it. I think sales is a top line and the bottom line is net profit. So once we factor that in, I think we will be able to easily decode that. Okay, so let's start with it. Let's try and understand. So overall, the growth of the company, sales growth or top line is 13% annualized, and I'm looking at including the current financial year. So they have been growing over 13%, and their profit has been growing at 19%. That's their DNA. Now, certain years they may not do very well, certain years they might do well depending on the nature of their business, or there could be a different downturn market, or there could be a because of the market situation, or could be external factors, internal factors. That is something you have to go through as an investor. When you're going through this journey, you have to go through the annual reports and understand what exactly is happening. But as you know, Moltech Packaging, the company itself manufactures, and it is very important for you to understand, they manufacture, and I covered this in my other videos as well. They are into thick and things of creating packaging for various industries. And like for example, here you can see they have hand sanitizer, tamper proof, and there are various products they create for Amul ice cream, and for even for the pharmaceuticals. So they have different packaging industries. So they're directly linked with the consumer economy, and they, as the growth is there. So that is one thing. So you can see the paints. So they're covering up for various industries. So they kind of backbone for various of the consumer industry, FMCGs and other brands. So that's kind of the company, and they're kind of market leaders from that space. And the other two companies are also very good, but I'm picking up this for a reason. Again, clear disclaimer: I've been a long-term investor for this company, and I intend to hold this for long term. But I keep evaluating it, and as this is part of my long-term portfolio, and that way it just helps me peacefully analyze this stock as we go along, year by year. So I don't get panicked with whenever there is an downturn in the market, because I understand the company DNA, understand the what their products they are into it, how they fit in into the entire ecosystem of FMCG sector and the paints and pharmaceutical. So let's look at it now. There has been a period where, let's start with the, because we have financial data from 11, 12, 13, and as you can see here, from 13 to 14 they had a big top line growth from 187 straight away to 245. And what you will notice is from 245 they went to 276, and this is again in crores. And but that number doesn't matter. More important, you understand how I'm trying to and I've got this analysis done through screener.in. So just want to give you the source of it. So it is available on screener.in, so you can also do that. But I just factored this growth numbers and all that, calculated myself. But that's not available in screener. And this is how I analyze any stock. So you can pick up any stock and do that. So you can see here the net profit was almost 8 crores, 9 crores, 6 crores, and this is a yearly number, right? 6 crores. And suddenly from 9, the profit went up to 17 crores, which almost doubled from 14 to 15. But now what you notice here is from 14 to 16 and 15, what has happened here? This is the growth. as soon as the profit was doubled, stock went 4x pretty much, right? But then you need to understand that why this happened and why market got excited about this story is because there was an operating lever came in, and as soon as there was a bit of increase in top line, straight away the profit was doubled, from 245 to 276. You got 9 to 17, right? And market rewarded that, and the stock went 4x, as I mentioned, right? And because market is a discounting factor for futures, so obviously they would have had some business changes. So you have to read through what exactly happened. Is was because of external condition, or they went into a different product line, or what triggered there was a big jump in top line, or they would have gone into a different geography. So the question which I'm trying to answer in this video is about how market and fundamentals go hand in hand, right? And it is also important that you don't time the market. If you understand the business, try and enter into the stock at a good levels, so that you can benefit from the spurts of growth which comes in, and time to time, because after all you want to ensure that you get the maximum advantage of your investments. So after this 4x jump, right, it went pretty much like I would say no much of growth from the price point of view, but company was still delivering on their top lines. So there was a decent jump from 267 to 301, 39, but it's like a standard growth which they were having around 13-14% if you do that average CAGR, right? And then from 18 to 19 they had another jump of 339 to 339 394. So there was some decent jump from what I can see from my eyes. So then there was, and they started making profit from 8 crores to 32 crores. And then let's see what happened in that same period in the stock market. Was the market rewarded that particular journey? No. So this was in 17 and 18. So 17 and 18 is around here. So it was, and this is again a log chart. So if you remove the log chart, then you will see 17 and 18, they're still this path. All right, let's see what was 17. I'm just picking up, and then it was 1x, right? 17 and 18. Then going back to our from 18 onwards, it was their own journey which was going in. But then suddenly what happened at this period, which is May 20? Now look at it. From market participant knew something about it. From 437 to 479 to 631 to 724. There was a huge jump, right, from 437 to almost double the sales, right? Close to double. And their profits jumped from 38 crores onwards to 75, which is trailing 12 months, which I'm looking at it here. And what did market do? Market sensed it, and you have huge growth, which is almost 4x growth again. So as you can see here, this was also 4x growth, and this is also 4x growth. Because you're not looking at the log chart, you can't sense it. But moment you do that, it's almost the same growth. So every time they double their top line and the profit doubles, the stock market rewards them, and it just goes 4x, 3x. So this is their I would say aha moment in terms of when you're holding the stocks. So you go through, and when you look at the stocks, right, and these kind of stocks are the long-term compounders where it hardly breaks the previous low, right? And if you look at it, it just keeps going higher, higher, and makes that, except for those period where you had COVID times. Probably this is a time where it was giving you an opportunity. Let's look at it if this was the case. Yeah, I think so. This is the case of COVID time, which went down, and was a great opportunity, many stocks to come, but it still didn't break the previous lows, right? So I wanted to cover this part to understand how market functions. People tend to run after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hourly and 3 hourly chart. I think if you go and look at a monthly chart and look at fundamentals this way, you will be able to understand. And now it's a matter of doing a study. what exactly happened in this period and this period, though there has been top line growth and the profit has grown, and that's why market rewarded. And now probably you will have a period of um, sideways, because market always discount all the earnings, and that's why market is already given that. So that's why you call it sideways movement, because now market looking for the next trigger before it can go in. But then doesn't mean that I exit the stock. I hold on to it and try and observe. And all that we have to do is just observe it quarterly, how market, how the company is doing. Read through annual reports. Is basically it's just an working through follow-on research on this stock, which doesn't take long, right? So it is as peaceful as that. You just keep looking at monthly. Is there something changing in the structure of the stock? Nothing is changing in the structure of the stock. There's no point leaving, exiting it. If it's going sideways and you're holding on from the lower levels, just you have to monthly ones, or maybe you put an alert. If you have a paid version, if you then you can make it even life easier, where I teach how to automate all that, and rather looking at the stock prices every day, right? You just put a trigger and let it run. Don't touch the compounding engine. That is the most important thing. And as in, I hope you have got value out of this video, and thank you so much for staying till the end. And if you are new to this thing, my channel, and have been enjoying it, I would request you to subscribe to channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video so that you can also help like-minded investors to come and join the peaceful weekend investing community. Till the next video, I will say goodbye to you, and enjoy your festive season and also holidays. Bye bye.